Japan, a land of tradition, honor, and hidden stories. Behind the blooming cherry trees and majestic Edo-era castles, there existed a world that few ever saw. Street gangs, once dismissed as simple outcasts, evolved into one of Japan's most powerful and mysterious organizations, the Yakuza. But how did these groups rise from the shadows to wield such influence? What secret rituals and codes built a loyalty that could endure even the fiercest wars? In this video, we'll take you on a journey into the hidden history of the Yakuza. We'll uncover secrets, reveal myths, and show how simple street gangs became an organized force that continues to fascinate today. Stay with us. At the end, a small surprise awaits that you won't want to miss. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you won't miss more thrilling stories from Japan's dark past. To understand the rise of the Yakuza, we need to travel back to Japan's Edo period, roughly from the 17th to the 19th century. During this time, society was rigidly structured. Samurai ruled with honor, merchants grew wealthy in the cities, and peasants struggled under strict laws. Yet, hidden within this order were the street's outcasts, gamblers, peddlers, and wandering groups with no official status. These groups, known as kabukimono, were colorful and rebellious. They wore flamboyant clothes, carried unusual swords, and challenged the social norms. At first, they were dismissed as mere troublemakers, a nuisance to the towns and cities they roamed. But over time, they began to form alliances, protecting their own and creating secret networks that could influence local trade and politics. The harsh conditions of Edo society, poverty, strict class rules, and the desire for respect created fertile ground for these early gangs to grow. What started as small, scattered bands gradually transformed into organized groups with clear hierarchies and unspoken codes of conduct. By the late Edo period, these groups were no longer just outlaws. They had become a hidden power behind the scenes, laying the foundation for what would become the Yakuza. Their story is one of survival, cunning, and a relentless drive for influence that would echo through Japanese history for centuries to come. As the Edo period progressed, the loosely connected street gangs began to evolve into something far more structured. Survival alone was no longer enough. Power, influence, and loyalty became essential. Small groups merged with neighboring bands, creating the first Yakuza clans. These early clans were built on trust, shared risks, and a code that demanded loyalty above all else. Each clan developed a clear hierarchy. At the top stood the Oyabun, the boss, whose word was law. Beneath him were trusted lieutenants, responsible for enforcing rules and overseeing operations. Members, or kobun, pledged complete loyalty to their leaders, often bound by rituals that symbolized their commitment. These ceremonies were more than tradition. They were a lifeline, ensuring that betrayal was rare and punishable. The first clans also understood the power of networks. They controlled local markets, gambling houses, and entertainment districts. They offered protection to businesses, collected debts, and even mediated disputes. While they operated outside official law, their influence was undeniable. People relied on them, feared them, and sometimes respected them. By the end of the Edo period, what had begun as rebellious street gangs had become organized, disciplined groups with clear goals and formidable influence. They were no longer just troublemakers. They were a hidden force shaping life in the shadows. These first clans laid the foundation for the modern Yakuza, blending survival instincts with cunning strategy and a strict code of loyalty, a combination that would ensure their endurance for centuries to come. What truly set the Yakuza apart from ordinary gangs were their strict codes and mysterious rituals. Loyalty was not optional. It was the foundation of their existence. Members pledged their allegiance through ceremonies that bound them to their clan for life. One of the most famous rituals, yubitsume, involved the symbolic amputation of a fingertip as a way to atone for mistakes or show devotion. It was a dramatic, painful act that reinforced discipline and obedience. Another hallmark of the Yakuza was the intricate tattoo art, or irizumi. These full-body tattoos weren't just decoration. They told a story of commitment, trials, and belonging. Each symbol held meaning, often representing courage, protection, or clan identity. Displaying such tattoos was a public statement of one's loyalty and courage, but also a hidden language understood only by insiders. Secret codes and hand signs allowed the Yakuza to communicate without outsiders knowing. In a crowded market or bustling street, a subtle gesture could signal a warning, a plan, or a call for help. This combination of ritual, art, and secrecy created a tightly knit organization that was incredibly hard to infiltrate. Through these codes and ceremonies, the Yakuza transformed from simple street gangs into disciplined clans. Every member knew the rules, feared the consequences of betrayal, and respected the hierarchy. This careful blend of tradition, loyalty, and secrecy ensured the survival of the clans through centuries of upheaval, wars, and social change, making them a shadow power in Japan that few dared to challenge. From humble street gangs to powerful secretive clans, the Yakuza have left a lasting mark on Japan's history. Their rise was fueled by survival, loyalty, and an unyielding code of honor. Over centuries, they adapted to changing times, maintaining influence through organized networks, rituals, and strategic alliances. Even today, the echoes of their past can be seen in Japan's cities, culture, and media. Movies, books, and documentaries continue to fascinate audiences worldwide, exploring the mystique of these shadowy organizations. While their modern activities differ from the Edo period, the core values of loyalty, secrecy, and discipline remain at the heart of their identity. Understanding the origins of the Yakuza gives us more than just historical insight. It shows how human ambition, cunning, and survival instincts can shape hidden worlds behind the scenes. These stories remind us that history is not only written in textbooks, but also in the shadows, in the lives of those who dared to defy norms and carve their own path. If you found this journey into Japan's secret past fascinating, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon. More hidden histories, thrilling stories, and untold legends are waiting for you, and you won't want to miss a single one.